What's going on, guys? I'm here with my Turo car today, and I'm here to answer the question of, should you start doing Turo in 2026? But here's the thing, unlike some people, I'm gonna get straight to the point. So, should you do it? No, you shouldn't, no. And the reason why I say that is because most people don't actually understand what they're getting themselves into. Come on, follow along with what I'm about to tell you. Most people get into Turo thinking that it's simple. You list your car, people book it, and you just collect money. And I'm talking about people who have never done anything like this before. Not Airbnb, not rental companies, nothing. They think that they can just rent their car out on the weekends, Friday to Sunday, and have it back during the week. But it doesn't work like that. That is powerful. What is in there? It's like lemons. That is interior detail. No wonder why it's not good for the nose. It is not pleasant on the nose at all. I thought it was, but it is not. One thing you have to understand about Turo is that your car, once it's on the Turo platform, your car is not on your schedule. Once it's booked, it's booked. I actually had a renter one time. My Turo car, this car actually, was having issues. So I ended up taking him to the airport because it was his last day of his rental. So I took him to the airport in my personal car, just so I could supply a satisfactory 5-star experience on Turo. And just for context, the reason why the car was having issues was because a self-proclaimed electromechanic installed a GPS tracker and kill switch incorrectly on this car, and it started causing starting issues, and he kept trying to evade fixing it. So I ended up taking the court over it. I made a full video breaking that down. I'll link that on the screen and in the description if you want to see how that played out. But the important part is this: during that drive, he told me he wanted to rent his car on weekends only, and I had to explain to him that doesn't really work, because just because someone books your car for the weekend doesn't mean they're going to bring it back on Sunday. They can extend it, and now your schedule doesn't matter anymore because they've kept the car because the rental has been extended. That's how you lose control of your car on Turo. Not in a bad way, but you kind of lose power over it, basically. And once your car is booked, you don't get to decide when it comes back. That's the reality of renting on Turo. And this is where it becomes a problem. You can't control when your car is out, even in bad conditions. And I'm not just saying this from theory. I've been doing Turo for about 2 years now, with one car on the platform as of now. So I've seen how this actually plays out. I actually had someone tell me that they wouldn't rent their car out during a snowstorm, but that's not how it works. If your car is already booked, it's out. You don't get to pull it back because the conditions change. Another thing you need to understand about Turo is that you're dealing with people, not just bookings. And not everyone treats your car like it's theirs. But this is Turo. And some people treat these cars like rental cars, not like something that they're borrowing from another person. And that difference matters because it affects how your car comes back. And it's not just about the condition of the car, it's about your time. Because once somebody has your car, you're still involved. You have to be answering messages from them, you have to be answering questions from them, dealing with small issues, such as them not knowing how to work the headlights, sometimes all day. So even when your car is out, you're not completely disconnected from it. That's why this isn't as passive as people think it is. And then there's something else that people completely misunderstand, like how cleaning actually works on Turo. Like, just because your car comes back dirty doesn't mean you're getting paid for it. You have to submit a claim, then you have to prove it, and even when you do, you still might not get approved. So you can actually end up spending your own time cleaning the car. And of course, cleaning your car is necessary after each ride. I expect to be cleaning my car for about maybe 15 minutes. That's what I expect for a normal rental, but I shouldn't be taking a trash bag and be dumping stuff into that trash bag from the car. That's just crazy, that's insane. I should only be spending 15 minutes per car while working on getting it cleaned up. Every cleaning fee that you put in isn't likely to get approved. But here's a tip though. Take a lot of pre-trip photos. Front, bottom, top, engine. I don't care what it is, just take a lot of pre-trip photos. Just do it. 120 photos in your pre-trip photos before you send the car out on a rental. There's your tip. And if something goes wrong, you're responsible for fixing it. And if you fix it yourself, that's your time. And if you don't fix it yourself, like if you have to take it to a mechanic, that's your money. Either way, you're paying for it. There's no version of this where you avoid that cost. And this is another issue you'll run into. Complaints don't always match reality. I've had a situation where a guest says that something's wrong with the car when nothing is actually wrong. Now, I'm not saying ignore concerns, but not every complaint is a real mechanical issue. And that can still affect your ratings and experience on the platform. I broke one of these situations down in another video. I'll link the video on the screen or in the video or in the description if you want to see it. See how it turned out. And this is where responsibility becomes very real on Turo. I had a situation where this car got broken into while out on a trip. Like the window was shattered and everything. Somebody broke into the car. And the issue wasn't just the damage, it was the response. Believe it or not, the guests didn't feel like they were responsible for the broken window. They told me to go work with the police because they had given me a police report to find out whoever did it and go charge them for the damages. Crazy, right? That's not how this works. Any traditional rent-a-car company is going to charge you for the damages first before they go after anyone else. So as a host, you have to understand that the responsibility can fall on you to manage that situation. I made a full video breaking that down. I'll provide a link to that video as well. And if you think that this is just my experiment, it's not. I'm in a Turo host Facebook group, and you see the same type of situations over and over again. Hosts dealing with damages, cleaning issues, guest disputes, and sometimes claims just not getting approved. It's a pattern. And after seeing enough of those situations, you start to recognize how things usually play out. Not every single time, but often enough to understand the trend. And this might be the most important part: insurance. Turo only covers your car when it's on an active trip. When it's not, your insurance is responsible for it. And if your personal insurance finds out you're using the car for Turo, that's a real business risk that you have to account for. So when I say Turo isn't worth it for most people, it's not because it can't make money. It's really because of everything that comes with it. The responsibility, the risk, and the time involved. If you think that this is a passive income, you're misunderstanding the model. There's a lot more involved than just listing the car. Because Turo isn't passive income. It's an active responsibility. And if you're interested in seeing more of what I've got going on, whether it's Turo or even stuff like me riding this Talaria MX-5 over here, this e-bike, or just things in my day-to-day life, go ahead and subscribe. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't do Turo. All I'm saying is that understand what you're getting into. And that's what I want y'all to take away from this. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all later in the next one. Take care of yourselves and each other.